Hello everybody. Hope it's working. Hey. Wow. 58 people already joining the chat. So, well, today I am sharing with you sharing the latest statistic that Japanese government did last year. Well, for this year, that is which guys, like which nationalities Japanese ladies, Japanese women get married to. Oh, what? Many people left. Oh, come on, guys. Well, yeah. Wait. Oh, hey, Lomua Man. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, I'm just sharing this statistic. I've briefly on this live stream, and then I will make a more dedicated video because I have to check that statistic more deeply after that. And also I'm doing my own survey with Japanese girls and asking more about the detail, which type of foreigners do they think is attractive, like, oh hey Reaper, thanks for the super sticker. Like, I mean, it might sound a little bit odd, but I'm asking Japanese girls which race, like what kind of race they could date, like black, Asian, Latino kind of stuff, and then combine with my own survey, I think I can give you a more deeper insights. So yeah, I will make a dedicated video about it, but for today I'm just sharing the results, like top 5 nationalities that Japanese women got married to. Yeah. So Japanese government sometimes taking this survey, but last time they took this survey is, I believe that was more like 10 years ago. So that's why I didn't really share this statistic in the past, because it's just the data is too old. But they did that survey this last year. So this is basically the latest one, right? Oh. But anyways, who's in the chat? Who's excited? Violet Podcast, Robert, Johnson P. Johnson, hey, OGS, hi, Cat Meow, Brendan. Can you hold a survey? Yes, I am forming this community with Japanese girls right now to start my own business, right? And then, yeah, I'm taking my own survey with those girls, Japanese girls. Yeah. Hey, Caporii Ninja. Thanks for the super chat. Master Chief, welcome back. Adam, Big Dragon, Forgive Fred, for the Morant, yay. Matt, excited. Jim, listening. Benjamin, love to hear studies like this for better or worse. Yeah. Hey Mas, welcome back. Dwight just joined. Do Japanese women like to date black men? That's what I'm doing as on survey. I'm asking on my survey, and I will share probably in the next couple of months. I will share the result, and yeah, I'm asking those Japanese girls. I think I will call them wing women. How about that? Wing women, because they are helping me to give insights, and my business name will probably be Wing Woman. Wing Woman by Asagi's Life. That would be my business name. So I think that I'm gonna call them Wing Women, right? So yeah, I'm asking my wing women which nationality they would date and what kind of image do they have to those national race, Asian, Latino, Caucasian, and Black. So yeah, I think I can give you the insight from that survey I am holding right now. So stay tuned. Mika, what age of women are you surveying? I'm still collecting people, like ladies in Japan, but basically it's my friend circle. It's basically my friend circle, and I'm also talking to other ladies who have either foreign boyfriend or non-Japanese husband, and my friend circle, that means my age, like around 25 to 35 kind of age. That would be the main age group. Robert, if you ever need a wingman, Asagi, I have my own bird outfit. Thanks, I appreciate that. Okay, so let's just dive into it, right? Yeah. I just saw this ranking on Instagram post that I think she checked that government survey and made a ranking out of that and made a top 5 nationality that Japanese women is married to at this point. Okay, are you ready? I will share the 5th nationality. Number 5. Ding. UK. Congratulations. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that celebrate, but yeah. United Kingdom is took the 5th place. It's actually 200 couples right now. 200 couples in Japan. In Japan, eh? Because it's Japanese survey. Yeah. Ah, そっかそっか. So this is the statistic they took last year. This year, and then this is the couple. They are the couple who got married in 2020. In 2020. Hey Lawrence, thanks for another super chat. Do I take notes? Please do if you want to. Yeah. I should talk about this before I share the results, but yeah. So these are couples who that got married in 2020. So that's why it was only 200 couples, Japanese lady and British UK guy. Yeah, I thought it was 200 couples sounds a little bit, very few, right? But yeah, because it's only 2020. And there were 6,000 couples who are Japanese, that is Japanese wife and non-Japanese guys. Do you think it's many? I don't know. 6,000 couples. It's not bad. Marriage rate is kind of going down. And then if 6,000 couples are Japanese girls and non-Japanese guys, I don't think that's bad. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, number 5 was UK. And number 4. Let's hear about your. do you think something about this? Yeah. Shadow dancer. If I go to Japan, can I hire you to be my wing woman? You can actually do that virtually. So, because I'm selling on the internet, so you don't have to come to Japan to hire me. Actually. Dwight, I'm from the UK, but not white. Okay. I don't know. They don't share race on this survey, right? So I'm taking my own survey about the race actually. Yeah. Robert, if it's not Scottish, it's crap. I don't know. They only take nationality and then, yeah, that's what they say. UK, United Kingdom. イギリスね. We call them イギリス. But yeah. Robert, I guess we need to fix that marriage rate. Please do. Japan is a dying country, basically. It's too many old people to support. Mikao, are the guys from the UK in Japan teaching English? I don't know. They don't take occupation, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess British people usually come as a teacher, English teacher, and they might change jobs. What do they do? There are some guys who just work for Japanese companies, or not so many people work for Japanese company, but yeah, I can't imagine properly, but yeah. Benjamin, as an American who had seen polls like this for English-speaking countries, the Aussie and the Canadians usually get the better of us. Oh, really? I don't know. I think Canadians get along with Japanese people. They tend to have more, I don't know, a little bit mild than people in the US. I mean, it's hard to generalize people, but yeah, they have a little more mild, um, kind of like what what can I say? But yeah. And Australia is because they take many Japanese people as a working visa. I think that's because they tend to get, see Japanese people and then come to Japan and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Chan. Brazil. Yeah, some of you guessed that right. Fourth place was Brazil. Yeah, I wasn't really surprised actually. There are so many people who has relatives in Japan, like yeah, and also many people live in Brazil. Many Brazilian people live in Japan, right? And I've seen few girls who date Brazilian boys, so yeah, it's not super surprise. 250 couples got married last year. Brazilian Japanese couple ね。うん。うんうん。Asagi, Asagi should be the first person asked in her survey. What kind of foreign guys does she like? I I don't think I'd rather not to answer this question because it's like it's a trap. It's a trap, guys. Let's say um, if I say I like Latino, people like that's so racist. Like that's the Latino is not dark enough or something like that. And if I date white men, they're like she only goes for white men or things like that. Yeah, it's it's hard to answer that these kind of questions. People judge me or mm, people 何 bash me, yeah, for any kind of answers. Marthas, I'm Brazilian but don't look like a Brazilian. Oh, I don't know if that's about the look or if about how people match with Japanese nani cultural background or something like that. So that's why I'm taking this survey on my own. This is just, I'm just sharing Japanese government survey that they took this year. And then, yeah. I'm just talking about the number right now. There are many Japanese Brazilians too. Yeah, right, Bruno. Project X seems right. I've met many people from the UK, Brazil, and Japan. Hey, Cabitat. Thanks for the super chat. Masamune, many Japanese immigrated to Brazil some time ago. Yes. Yeah, there are many big population in Brazil. So we have a strong tie culturally. Welcome, Paul. Dennis, it's all trap. It's all a trap. Sometimes I feel like whenever whatever I say, I get judged. I get なんだっけ criticism, yeah, or just get bashed. Well, that's what I would say. Big struggle. People just have to understand that everyone has their preferences. Yeah. Aidan, I shouldn't be here because I have a girlfriend to see. So see you again. Bye. You can watch. Just don't tell her about it. Ryan, just curious, but it's just, is that your natural hair color? Basically this part is my natural hair color, and I have some highlights in the end. So, kinda yes, kinda no. Benjamin, by the way, thank you for sharing these surveys. They are just for fun to know. Right? It's cool, right? Okay, so move on to number 3. Oh, ちょっと待って。I see super chat. Pet Blanc, thanks for the super chat. I am back watching the stream. What did I miss? You missed number 5 and number 4 on the rank, but don't worry. I'm sharing number 3 right now. China and Taiwan. 610 couples. 610 Japanese girls got married to either Chinese or Taiwanese. すごいな。まあでもね、it's no surprise. It's no surprise. There are so many Chinese people in Japan. We are very close. Taiwan people really like Japan. Japan like Taiwan. It's not hard to imagine, actually. ね。まあそもそも Chinese is the biggest population in Japan as a foreigner. So yeah. うん。Johnson is Chinese and Japanese marry. They can't at least read each other's love letters. まあね、まあでもね、Chinese people are very clever. Chinese people are very clever when it comes to language. Many people speak English, and because they have this advantage, kanji. And you know, Japanese language basically comes from China, so it's easier for them to learn Japanese. So I assume most of these couples, these Chinese men speak Japanese, and they don't have much issue communicating. Katsu to men, Japanese women are not difficult, Chinese women are not difficult, Korean women are not difficult, even Taiwanese women. Yeah? In terms of what? Easy, difficult? クラビタッツ favorite classic rock band? Oh, ちょっと it's out of topic. Gerald, the Taiwanese are said to be like Chinese versions of Japanese. I think that expression is correct. Yeah. I think they have similar value to Japan, even though they are a Chinese country. Victor, what's the likelihood a Japanese woman from Japan would be willing to marry a Canadian-born Chinese and want to move to Canada? That's what I can tell you once my own survey ends, because yeah, I'm asking if they are interested in Asian guys as well. And then, but from what I heard from my, chats with girlfriends and stuff like that, they're interested in Asian-born, foreign-born Asians. They think they are cool, and they still have same culture, right? I mean, half. And then I see many foreign-born Asian dating Japanese people too, Japanese girls too. Yeah. one of my friends who live in Australia, she is now living with a Hong Kong guy, Hong Kong guy who live in Australia. So they are, yeah, he's Hong Konger living in Australia. まあ、エイジアンでしょHe's Asian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, one of my friends in Japan, he's American born Japanese. Yeah. He's dating Japanese girl. He's yeah, living together. So yeah. There are so many successful story on Asian men who living outside Japan. Hey, Lloyd, I didn't know that you have a Japanese girlfriend. Good job. Japanate, what is your ideal date? I always like bringing my wife places when I was in Japan or when she came to Canada. Ideal date. I don't know. I haven't really gone to like date for a while now. Because last relationship was mainly mainly long distance, so I couldn't really date him, go on a date with him, and then I'm recently going on a date, but it's because that's to meet a guy, to meet new guys. So basically, it's just me going to the bars and restaurants with them. So it's not like super set up date, like going to Disneyland, going to some kind of park or something like that. I haven't had a proper date for a while. Wow, that makes me sad. You missed my question. I actually that happens a lot, sadly, unfortunately. Brazil is the country with the most Japanese people. Did you know that? Brazil is the country with the most Japanese people. Did you know that? What does that mean? Sorry, but I think we talked about that. Japanese, I hope you can have a nice date soon. I hope that too. Nah, if that was your question, alright, anime, I'm not gonna go for that. A lot of it politic right now. Okay, so yeah, third place was China. And let's move on to the second place. Number 2. America! すごいね。アメリカだって United States of America. 990 girls got married to American guys last year. So to be honest, I was surprised. American guys beat his Chinese boys, although the population, I think there is a big difference between Chinese population and American population in Japan. So actually, that was a surprise to me. Surprise. What do you think about that? Dustin, do you know how to speak Spanish? No, hola, me llamo Asagi, and what? I'm learning a little bit, just a little bit. なんだっけ esta bueno, esta buena, 美味しい tasty, it's good. Yeah, I'm learning phrases a little bit, but not even a conversation level. Lawnmower, yeah, but American serviceman. True. But don't they usually move back to the US so they can't have survey? Do they? Don't they get married in the US if they are mostly military people? That's my understanding. But yeah, they might get married in Japan as well. So yeah, I think they have a big percentage for sure. Because yeah, maybe you guys already know that, but Japan has the biggest country in when it comes to American military. Basically, yeah, the biggest population outside America is Japan. Japan, and I think Korea is the third place, and there are many in Germany. Yeah, I think Japan, Germany, Korea, that's the ranking. You know, how many people stationed in other countries. So yeah, that's no wonder why many Japanese girls get married to American military people. Well, I don't know if that's, maybe the majority. Maybe there are many English teachers too. But yeah. Bit black, yo. Puedo hablar español. わからない What did you say? You should just say bueno. Okay, está bueno. Just buena. Hey, thanks for the bad chat. No mover. I'll read the comment later. No me gusta hablar español. わからない I can read it, kind of, but I don't understand Spanish. Oh my god, Antonio, did you see the Oscars? Are you talking about Will Smith? It's everywhere. The topic is everywhere. So I kind of decided not to choose the topic for today's stream. I think Utah covered it, and I think the view is going well. Should I? Should I make a video about it? Lawrence Man, is wedding ceremony important in Japan? I can't say that for sure. I mean, for many girls in general, I think it's important to have wedding ceremony, but probably less and less people. I mean, especially these circumstances, they'd rather not to have wedding ceremonies, like big ones. But yeah, I don't have any statistics or something like that right now. Dennis, I wonder how many are from Hawaii. Oh, I wonder. I mean, there are some, right? Because Hawaii is the the closest America. Craftsman, I speak Italiano and English. Okay. Japanese. I married my wife in Vancouver, but she still fancies a Japanese wedding ceremony in the future. Mm. Well, I think yeah. I think many girls want to have ceremony. I think Brazil speak Portuguese, right? Weddings in the US are very crazy these days. People spend tens of thousands of dollars of them, Dave. Um, Actually, they do. I mean, it costs a lot in Japan too, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the first place. And I think some of you guessed already, right? Well, the first place is Korea. Yes. This is no surprise, no big surprise. Yeah. It's been like that for decades, to be honest. Even before K-pop stuff is happening, people tend to get married to Korean if that is foreigners. Hmm. Yeah, right, Korea, right? So yeah, すごいね。1,520 couples got married last year. Yeah, I think it's even bigger and bigger with the rise of K-pop, K-idols, BTS and stuff, you know. So yeah, I think it's the marriage with Korean people is going higher. Yeah, true. Robert, Koreans are already living in Japan and it was before World War II. Yeah, it's true that we have governmental issues between nations, but not exactly between individuals. It's more about the government. But I heard that there are some couples who break up or get divorced because of their political, the difference of political mindset, political opinion. Yeah, seems like that happens, but as a first impression, or just to get to be friends with or to date, people don't really have prejudice, and Korean people who live in Japan tend to like Japan, right? They don't come here to hate us, so it happens more in Japan, I guess. And it's mostly Korean people hate Japan, and Japanese people hate that Korean hates Japan. You know what I mean? I think that's my understanding, but I guess we shouldn't go deeper than that. Mm. Well, mainly, like let's say it's in the US. We are all in the US, and the people who I like, Japanese people or Korean people, get along with first is Japanese or Korean, not American people. Because we have same Korean people usually, oh, Lloyd, thanks for the super chat. I have a Japanese friend that lives in Tokyo. I can arrange a date for you with him. Wink, wink. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. I'm seeing a few guys right now, and then I think that's the maximum. I can't date so many people. Well, but anyways, yeah. I think it's easier to get along with Korean people if we don't really talk about politics, you know, because we share same culture, basically similar culture. I would say similar culture, and then Korea is one of the few country that is not socialist. Socialist countries. I mean, China is socialist. あれ socialist country. Is that the term? 社会主義。ね、yeah. So there is a big difference between China and Japan, and the culture and the way of thinking is very different. They are more restricted from government, but Koreans are not. Koreans and Japanese, they have more freedom of speech. They have more. They aren't really. They don't have much propaganda compared to those, Russia, China. So I think in the fundamental base, we share similar values, Korean and Japanese. That's why it's easier to get along with, even in foreign country. So yeah, I made friends with many Korean people when I was studying in the US actually, because yeah, that happens. We tend to get along. Communist. Communist. Socialist is correct too. Okay, yeah. Katsu, Japanese bow, Korean bow, sign of respect. That's true. That's true. Hey, Lomo. Thanks for the super chat. Another one. I'm assuming Koreans 同化する more than other groups. Maybe. Not as much as Japanese people, I guess, but they do. They adapt very well. Robert, I think the difference between Japanese and Koreans is that Japanese are afraid of Godzilla, while Koreans are not. They don't? Wow. Joff, it's in my bucket list to get arrested in Japan. Just bring weed. You're gonna get arrested once you get off the train. Dave, oh wow, dating a few guys, you must be busy. I know, I'm busy. I'm hella busy, Hey, Hey Victor, thanks for the super chat. How soon do you plan to start your online matchmaking business? More research and setup needed? I don't do matchmaking business yet. Thanks, Brian. I'm gonna catch up. Yeah, it doesn't take 1 year, 2 years. It's more about consultation or dating mentor kind of stuff. So it doesn't take a year. I'm looking at few months. Yeah, few months. Yeah, I can't do matchmaking. I don't have that kind of platform. So matchmaking, you there are a lot of apps, dating apps are available in Japan. So you just use that. I what I will do is more about like how to use those dating apps like effectively or smart, um, kind of stuff. Yeah, how to set your profile and profile pictures, stuff like that. Because man, I see a lot of shitty profiles on dating apps. Like, why do you even upload those pics? Why do you even say that on the profile? And why you don't say that on the profile? Kind of stuff. So yeah, I'd love to give advice on these profiles on dating app. And hey, thanks Brian. By the way, I heard NHK did a survey asking Japanese citizens their opinion on the border restriction regulations, and results say they like it. Wow, really? That's sad. That's sad. まあね、people NHK まあね、old people だからね。old people. That's all old ideas. That's called a dating coach. Dating coach. Well, kind of. I'm not gonna come off like, hey, you should do this, do that kind of stuff. I mean, I can just be there for you to listen to what is happening, like what is your issue, kind of stuff. But yeah, I will give you an advice if you need ones, you know, because in this kind, I mean, some dating services, dating coach services, dating mentor kind of stuff, they sometimes offer and assure you to get girlfriend or something like that. They sometimes try to assure the result, but I think that is kind of like nonsense, because dating is, you can't assure to get a desirable girlfriend, to be honest, because it's dating is about a match. And then I don't know, I think for me dating is, yeah, to find a boyfriend, girlfriend, a partner and stuff. There's that. But also I think you have to enjoy the process too. You have to learn something from the process too. And then I think that's amazing. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Going on a date, meeting people, and fall in love makes you sometimes overwhelmed. They do a lot of things to you, but you can learn something from that. It's gonna be a really good experience, and have better life, and I want to help you to have a better life with this dating experience, you know. Yeah, maybe I cannot assure you to get a girlfriend. I mean, I'll try my best that I will find a way to find your one, like the person. But I think it's more important to be matured, to learn something, to enjoy from that dating process. You know what I mean? Because if you rush into the result, like, I need to get a girlfriend, I need to get married at some point or something like that, it's nice, it's okay to do that. But sometimes you miss the point. My goal in this dating is to not to get married, not to get a boyfriend, but to enjoy my life, you know. Back to your chat. Oh, hey, thanks for the super chat. I will catch up later. Brendan, Japanese women okay with stubble, light, light facial hair. I know beards are a bit of a no-go there. Clean shaven is preferred. It's actually many people like light facial hair on foreigners' face. It sounds a bit weird, but yeah. In the future, I want to do the survey on the with wing women, you know, with my wing women. But from what I hear, um, it's more acceptable when it's a light facial hair. It doesn't have to be super clean shaved. But beard, yeah. Beard is kind of like, you have a little bit of risk if you have a thick beard. Robert, should I try to get dates with Japanese girls by pretending to be a skinny Canadian sumo wrestler? Skinny sumo wrestler doesn't really make sense, to be honest, yeah. Brian, many rich guys go to Thailand to get laid or find a wife. I heard it's got a mixed feelings with some people who think it's right or wrong. I think it's a win-win actually. When I went to Thailand, I saw so many couples that are young Thai girl and old Western dude or old Japanese dude, you know. And then yeah, they seek for youth, they seek for, you know, those exotic Thai girls, and then girls in Thai sometimes, many times, they go for rich boys, rich dudes, and then seems like it's matching. So if that works, why not? Donation sound is too loud. How can I fix that? I don't think there's a way. I can't find it. あ、これかな? Desktop audio? こうかな? Yeah, I adjusted a little bit. Hope that works. Oh. Hey, thanks, Brian. I'll catch you up. Captain Marvelous. Guys should never ask women for dating advice, only ask other dudes or figure it out on your own. Isn't that a little bit hard? I mean, especially when you are just on. I find it very difficult to. I mean, if you can do that, you don't need advices, right? Like, my client will be people not like that. It's nice to have someone who just listens to you and then give some advice, and then it doesn't have to be men. And then for me, that's not just me giving you advice. I actually do many research on that one, like doing the surveys and doing on my own research and stuff. So I'm not speaking just my experience, my point of view. I actually collect many information and to survey, learning what girls want, learning, yeah, things like that. So it's not just you talking to a random Japanese girl. I'm actually an expert. So yeah, if you want to, if you are a guy, if you have a guy friend who knows what girls want, go for him. But does everyone have that kind of friend? I think it's no. And then I think many guys misunderstand what girls want, to be honest. But yeah, it's up to you if that what you think. I don't mind it, but if you actually seek for someone to listen to or give you advice or give an yeah, if you want some insight, I think my service will be the fit for you. Brian, one night stands are okay, but after a while, depressing. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah. Why do people do one night stands? Is that? I mean, I don't. I guess I know that. Like some dudes, some people. I mean, even I think it rarely happens to girls. But hey, Robert, I'm gonna catch you up later. Um, I think it's. I mean, if the passion follows, why not? If you guys clicked each other immediately for and then go for the night, that's good, I guess. But do you really? I rarely feel connected to the person just one night. Like mentally, I need that mental connection before getting physical, and then I don't really feel mentally connected with a person who've just met. You know what I mean? And then, but yeah, usually guys more guys want have like one night stands and hookups and stuff. I think it's because guys, it's easier for them to seek for physical connection before mental connection, you know. Well, am I wrong? Am I right? Brian, I don't think it's bad utilizing all the resources you have to get help with something isn't a bad thing. Timmy Dimon, advice helps, especially in multicultural relationships. True. When I first started dating non-Japanese guys, I had no clue. I had no clue, and I wish I knew how to like the dating culture in the West, because yeah because I had a lot of mistakes. I got hurt because of the ignorance. That's why I want to help the others to avoid those stuffs. And Robert, strong minded and goal oriented is my type of girl. That's good. You have a type. Victor, thanks for the super chat. I have to go, but thank you for your insights. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Unmemorable hero. One night stands were fun while I was in 20s, but it's different now. I guess if you're younger. Hey Japanese, thanks for the super chat. Benjamin got around, thanks for the stream. Hey, have a nice day. Cesaru, have you ever met someone from Mexico in Japan? Like just meet as a friend, or are you talking about dating? I know some Mexican YouTubers here in Japan. Capoeira or ninja. Guys are usually philo in relationship. First in, last out. First in, last out. Right. It's opposite from girls, like usually, yeah. Tommy Demon, that's it's fine. When men cheat, it's only physical, but when women cheat, it's emotional and deeper. That's the truth. That's the truth. Ellie, this is Stoner. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Japan himself. How many men in chat have actually dated a Japanese woman? Give me a bing. Yeah, show me your bing. If you dated a Japanese girl. If you have dated. Hey Japanese, thanks for a super chat. Here it's for a drink after cheers. Don't tell my wife. Thank you, appreciate that. I need a drink sometimes. Well, yeah. especially in the chaotic dating journey. I need a drink. Dennis, good night. Time for my cheesecake, coma. Okay, okay. Have a nice night. Have a good night. Yeah, Lloyd says, Spiciak. Oliver, thanks for the super chat. How do I get my Japanese girl to open up emotionally? I mean, I will do more research on that one too, but I think it's more like universal stuff. Give her a compliment. Give her a compliment. There's nothing wrong with giving her compliments and nothing to lose for you. And then it's only positive, right? So why not? Why not give her compliments? Yeah. Marcus, thanks for the super chat. How do the Japanese women view US military? I think there are many girls who go for that, you know? They look very cool, you know? Especially in those places like Yokosuka, like big US bases. Yeah. I see some girls, young girls tend to go for like exotic American military boy and destroy their life, you know? Yeah. I don't know. That happens a lot. That happens a lot. There are some, few, some or few American guys, like military guys, who are willing to date Japanese girls like properly, and then want to stay in Japan and have family and stuff. There are a few guys, few servicemen like that, but many of them just want short-term dating, hookups, or very, very young soldiers who are just messy with their growth. Um, so yeah, of course you shouldn't go for servicemen just because they are servicemen. Yeah, I have mixed feeling, and then I can't really say, I can't say you shouldn't date military people because, hey, my last relationship that lasted 4 years was with military guy, so there are definitely guys, good people, good guys, but there are many people, especially in Japan, who are just looking for hookups and they don't really care about the girl's convenience, you know? Mr. Spacegrass, is this true that almost everyone cheats in Japan? No, no, that's not true. But that is true that, especially for men, it's easier for them to cheat. There are so many prostitutes. There are this hard-working culture. They can stay up really late at their office and pretend like they are in the office but actually cheating. So the culturally, it's easier for men to cheat, but it's not true that majority of them cheat. You know. And I did a $10 PayPal and it didn't show up. It's not connected here. It's not connected here. But if you do PayPal donation, I will do a shout out on my Instagram story. So check out my Instagram story. I'm gonna do a big shout out. Yeah, thank you. I think I saw the notification. It's Ed, right? Edward. Yes, yes, I received that, and I'm gonna give you a shout out on my Instagram story. Okay, not here. This is for super chat, ne? YouTube super chat, because the system is connected. Okay. Wow, Brian, both of my Japanese ex-girlfriends ghosted me after 2 years of dating. That's cruel. But I noticed that before they ghost, they start acting very rude and hurtful. I've heard other similar stories too. Ghosting after a certain dates are horrible. I don't understand why people do that. Aoichi, does the idea of open relationships exist in Japan culture? Basically, no. We are monogamous. Mono. No. It's not as open. I mean, no. I see so many profiles on dating apps that says open. Like, you should accept that I'm dating, like, I'm having sex with other girls kind of profile a lot. Like, a lot. Okay? And I'm surprised that there are actually so many people who do that. Yeah. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Just キモいね. Lawrence, thanks for a super chat. Summed up, but she broke up after she had to rent backhoe for the shower drain. I'm Harry. What's backhoe? I don't know. But sorry about that. It didn't work out. Capoeira Ninja, thanks for the super chat. Oyasumi Robot. It's all over the gaijin sites, cheating, chickens, and murder. More top stories. Man, if you are watching those news, yeah, I no wonder why you think that way. Michael, I think monogamy and faithfulness are important. Playing games with love is not my style. Not my style either. Sometimes I wonder if I tell my girl love her too much, but she never says to stop it. So I just keep giving her compliments anyway. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, we don't really say I love you kind of stuff. So no, open for me. Yes. I mean, it's not something that is wrong. I wouldn't say that's wrong. If that works with every circle, if everyone in your circle, like relationship circle, okay with that. I think that's okay, but I'm not okay. I don't want to be in that circle. Organic. As an American living in Japan, I've noticed Japanese women with tattoos are more westernized and open, easier to get along with culturally. まあそうだね。They are more like progressive. They have progressive mind. People with tattoos. But I don't know. I don't know about it too much. There was a guy, Japanese guy, who was dating my non-Japanese girlfriend. He had a tattoo. He had tattoos on his body and stuff. And then, but they broke up because he was too Japanese. Like very, I don't know, old-fashioned minded Japanese. That's why they broke up. So you can't say it for sure, but yeah, people with tattoos in Japan tend to have very open mindset. Pacifist stormtrooper. I had a Japanese guy friend who had supporting is his mother and sister as such he wasn't in a position to support a wife and child too. He took great pride in telling me about his. Am I getting this right? Playing with sister and mother? あ、違う、supporting is it, え supporting support he wasn't in a position to support a wife and child too. Sorry, I don't get it. I don't understand. Sorry. My English ability がね。ね、Brian, you remember that picture, right? I still want to love my girl like we are still dating. Yeah, that's important. That's important. Who are you? Who are you? I just moved to Tokyo and I want to know how to make friends or get a girlfriend, but pretty shy. It's pretty lonely not knowing anyone here. But I don't know how to get friends, how to make friends if you are being shy. まあね、I would say go for a bar, make friends. I mean, even, one of those hubs and stuffs like that, like more foreign community bars, even go there would help to make friend circle in Japan, even with Japanese people. You should make friends with someone, like at least someone. It doesn't matter if the person is Japanese or non-Japanese, but if it's easier for you to make friends with non-Japanese people, why not go there? And then maybe you're gonna create the friend circle, and then you can find other friends or Japanese girl, you know. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Captain Marvela, so honestly speaking, your general thoughts on Japanese women with black American men? Your general thoughts on... I think that's unique dating pairing. It's not too unique, I think. Not too much. I see black guy, Japanese man, community... Japanese man? ちょっと今ゲイじゃなくてJapanese girl and black man couples. I see a lot actually. Hey, thanks for the super chat. まあでもI'm doing my own survey like I told you, so I can give you more insight later on. I have to catch up the chat. よいしょよいしょ。Capoeira Ninja sends me dumbbell super chat. Marcus, can't wait to visit Japan. You are my favorite Japanese YouTuber. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I'm glad that my channel give you some inspiration for you to come to Japan. Who are you? I have been to hub before, but I am shy and don't approach. Which hub are you talking about? So there are many hubs, right? And then there are some that are more like chatty, people talk to each other kind of hub, and there are some hubs are not like that, so maybe you went to the wrong one. But yeah, you should talk to somebody if you really want to make friends. And hey, Azel Azel Martinez, thanks for the big super chat, super sticker, number 1. Thank you so much. Lloyd, friend circles in Japan are probably the best way to meet someone. No, that's probably the desirable way. I prefer meeting people. でもそうね。Just visiting bars, talk to people there, or just dating apps. That's what I prefer. But yeah. Brian. そうなのよ。そうなのよ。Yeah, I still feel that way sometimes because I never really see Japanese couples struggling financially like couples in America. ね。I think Japanese men in general, Japanese men are very, very responsible for their money. And maybe, I'm not saying everyone is rich and stuff like that, but they are at least, they have some savings to survive, especially those who want to get married. They have savings, they are more responsible to, what to spend money compared to American boys. American boys or non-Japanese people, I guess. I mean, I would say American guys tend to spend so much money on everything, and then they don't really plan, like they don't really have financial plan. Yeah. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's my impression to American guys in general. And then, yeah, it's hard to think about future guys without money, you know. Even if they have nice personality, like if you think about, you know, future, having family, have place to live together, kind of stuff, I think it's very important to have financial plan. You don't have to be rich, but have a plan and be responsible to money is, I think it's important. Mm. Okay. You need to learn Japanese. 日本語勉強。まあ、そうだね。That's one thing. You should if you want to make friends in Japan. I mean, there are some people who easily make friends without speaking Japanese. But yeah, if you really want to, thank you, Mikhail. I'll catch you up later. And I just saw your dance IG for the first time. Talented young lady. Thank you, thank you. That means a lot. Who are you? I have been to hubs in Shibuya and Roppongi. You went you went to that one and didn't talk to anybody? You should talk to someone. Those places are more open to chat, so yeah, be friendly, be like, you don't say you were using smartphone whole time. Don't really look at other people. Yeah, you should be like, at least try try to talk to someone. Maybe that doesn't work out well for you, but it's important that you tried, right? So yeah, why not try? あとはね、なんか do some activities with some community. It can be anything like learning Japanese community, cultural exchange community kind of stuff. I think that's easier if you are really shy and can't really talk to people at bars, you know? So yeah. Michael, thank you for taking time to chat. Have a great day and good luck with the business. See you another time, hopefully. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Brian, no, we don't usually have savings because we grew up poor, or we usually live somewhere expensive. まあね。I mean, there are some circumstances that it's really hard for you to have savings, but yeah, I guess America is a very expensive country in general, I guess, especially those places, California, New York kind of stuff. And then, but we need money. And then yeah, even if you are a guy, you don't want to get married to a really um, financially not responsible person. At least, I mean, you shouldn't be rich. I mean, you shouldn't be. No, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be rich, but at least you have to be very responsible and try to do something like save money, do some investment, do work harder. you know, yeah. I think there is a huge difference between you don't have savings, you don't have money, and then you don't work hard, and the person who don't have money, don't have savings, but works hard. Yeah, I think yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you have to have so much savings and you have to be really rich kind of stuff. Who are you? I am shy. I don't know how to approach. I mean, like, what can I say to you? Do you need advice? Or are you just saying you are shy and then you can't make friends? Is that what you want to say in this chat? You know, like, what's the point then? What's the point? If you need an advice, I would say just find a place you can be comfortable talking people, because without talking you can't make friends. I mean, even on the internet, make you can make internet friends if that is enough for you. Go to some kind of online group and chat with people. If that makes you feel connected to with people, that is also fine. Or if you want to face conversation, I think you should go somewhere where you can be relaxed, you can be yourself. It's maybe your hobby that can be related to your hobby, right? Yeah, I have nothing else to say, to be honest. That's all I can say. What about Kombucho? What's Kombucho? I don't know that location. Kabukicho? 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 まあね、歌舞伎町 is where so many people come to drink. But I think there are so many,なんだろうな、red light district kind of people, in 歌舞伎町. Or, except for golden guy, that drinking alley. I think they have a really nice community, like people chat each other and stuff. So Michael, is it a turn off a guy can't drink as much as you? I've heard that said before. For me? Just for me? Yes. I want a guy to drink more than I do. Well, it doesn't have to be more than I do because I don't. Well, at least as much as I do. But I can't say for other girls too. Oh, あ、さ、I forgot to mention. There is a statistics for Japanese men too. Are you curious? Which nationalities do Japanese guys got married to last year? If you're curious, I'm going to share that one too. Actually, there are more Japanese guys who get married to non-Japanese people. More than Japanese girls do. Isn't that a little bit surprised? Yeah. Oh, Dave, are you going? Well, yes, please, sure. Okay. I will give the statistics too. Yeah, actually, more Japanese guys got married to non-Japanese people last year. It's actually 40 couples a day. すごいね。40 couples a day. But fifth, number 5 is Brazil. ブラジルね。まあ、これは understandable, right? Brazil. Fourth, Brazil はね、240 couples got married last year. Brazilian lady and Japanese guys ね。Number 4, Thai. ね、Thai ね。It's different from girls. Thai ladies and Japanese boys. Yeah, I think it's Japanese guys are very popular from Thai girls actually. Because Thai girls love people who work hard. Japanese guys work hard. Third place, Korea. Yeah, that's not surprising too. But 1,270 couples got married last year. I mean, yeah, Korean girls are pretty. And then, like I told you, there are so much population in Japan, Korean population in Japan, and then we get along with well easily. So it's not surprising. Number 2, Filipina. Yeah, Philippine. I see many couples. To be honest, I see many couples. Many Japanese guys who have Filipina wife, and then I see so many Filipino halfy. Yeah, half Filipino people in Japan. So yeah, no surprise for me, but how about that? Yeah, and the first, yes, China, Taiwan, 2,330 couples. すごいね。 So many へえすごいね I mean I can't really tell if that is a Chinese Japanese couple because they look really similar we look really similar so I just don't really notice I guess but yeah so many Chinese people get married to Japanese guys in Japan interesting yeah It's weird that there is historical tension between Korea and Japan. They are immediate neighbors. Yeah. So it's sad. It's definitely sad that governments, governments, our governments don't get along with well. Right? I think in person we get along with well. Flying pig for J women in their 30s living working in Tokyo. What's their ideas about dating, relationship, marriage? Most of them pursue marriage eventually. They seem to complain about J men a lot. I think a lot of girls in Japan still seek for marriage. Maybe they aren't desperate. They don't have so much strict limits as they used to be. Like, old-fashioned way, you kind of have to get married until 30 or even 25. It was that way. And they were rushing to find a partner. They got married, whomever, because before they turn into that certain age. And then they kind of sacrificed many things or compromised many things to get married to a certain age. But lately they don't have that much pressure, So I think expectations are becoming a little more higher, but they still seek to settle down with somebody. I think that's my understanding, but yeah, I will do more deep research on that too. ああ、確かに、Reiji. Shogo's wife is a Japanese born Chinese, right? Yeah. I see some for sure, but I can't really tell when I see them in town, on the street, Okay, okay. But anyways, that was the statistics. For Japanese girls got married to yeah which nationalities that Japanese ladies got married last year is UK, Brazil, China, and America, and Korea was the number one country. How was that? And I will make a separated, more in-depth video in the future, so bear with me. Stay with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you think that was informative, hit the like button, consider donating, and follow my Instagram. yeah, thanks for watching, joining the stream. Have a good day, you all. See you in the next one.